Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to NHL 18 franchise mode with your London Lions. Yes, we are back here again to start the 2020/21 season. And we did the off-season last episode. We picked up several draft picks, made a few small trades here or there, picked up some free agents, and our team is looking very good going into this season. Can we win the Stanley Cup this year in our 4th year of existence? Who knows? We'll find out. But first, let's take a look at your 2020/21 London Lions team. On the first line, we have Artemi Panarin, who's now an 87 overall, Nolan Patrick, and the captain, David Pastrnak. On the second line, we have Mike Hoffman, Rickard Rakell, and Brendan Gallagher. On the third line, the 80 line, Matt Nieto, Cody Eakin, and Connor Brown. And on the fourth line, Paul Bittner, a free agent signing, Charles Hudon, and Devontae Smith-Pelly. Defence, we have Marc-Edouard Vlasic with the superstar Erik Karlsson, Mattias Ekholm with Sami Vatanen, and Carl Olsner with Trevor Van Riemsdyk, with the goalies being Cam Talbot and newly acquired free agent Philip Grubauer, and scratched we have Tom Wilson and Scott Lawton. So a decent looking team here at the moment. The only player that isn't in the position here, we've got the Triple P line up the top. Rickard Rakell is meant to be a first line forward, but he is a second line centre for our team. That's the only player that isn't in the right situation. We've got a scoring line set on the third line. Nieto third scoring line, Eakin third scoring line, Connor Brown third scoring line, and all of these players are fourth line forwards, with the top ones being first line forwards. So that's really helpful for our forward pairings, and it looks like it's helped our chemistry so far, as our locker room chemistry is 75. Now, the owner is absolutely ecstatic with us. His happiness is amazing, and his willingness to move is none, which is perfect. So, we need to win the Stanley Cup this year, folks. And it starts with a game against the Philadelphia Flyers in the Wells Fargo Centre. You know how this goes. First 10 games of the season, period by period sim. Let's see how we do. So, Eakin against Couturier for the opening face-off of our 20/21 season. First period. Okay, it's a 2-1 game to the Philadelphia Flyers. Panarin scores our first goal of the season, but Jared Spurgeon and Oscar Lindblom score on Cam Talbot. 8 shots to 6 in favour of the hometown Flyers. Second period. Okay, we managed to tie it. Sami Vatanen scores on Stolarz. 16 shots to 13 in favour of the London Lions. 8-time simulation for the third period. Can the London Lions score another goal and take this win? A power play for the Flyers. Nothing happens. Good lads. Good penalty kill. The London Lions, they're trying to get this win. Can the Lions win their first game of the season in their first game of the season? Oh, and Claude Giroux takes a goal. Just over 5 minutes left in the game. Is that going to be the decider? It looks like it is. There you go. So the Philadelphia Flyers take a very close 3-2 win against the London Lions. Might be their first game of the season. It was definitely ours. But we have our home opener of the season against the Vegas Golden Knights. Are we ready, folks? Because here we go. It's one of our missions to try and win our home opener. So let's do this. Rakell against Logan Couture for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, it's a 1-1 game. Nino Niederreiter and Brendan Gallagher scores his first goal as a member of the London Lions. We acquired him in a trade during the NHL entry draft. 9 shots apiece for either team. Second period. Okay, it's a 3-2 game for us. Panarin and Pastrnak. The Triple P line has added 2 goals so far, and Alex Tuch gets a goal. 20 shots to 15 in favour of the away Golden Knights. Times 3 sim the third period. A power play for the London Lions, but they can't score on it. It's a weak power play there for the London Lions. We're still getting outshot. A power play for the Vegas Golden Knights. It's a very long one. It's a long one, but the London Lions managed to kill it off. Well done, gents. We're getting towards the end of the game. Can the London Lions hold on? Yes, they can, as the London Lions win their first game of the season in their home opener in the Lions' Den. And Marc-Edouard Vlasic looks like he's been injured. He's out till the 29th of October. So we're going to need to edit these lines manually by the looks of it. So go to defence. So Ekholm will get you playing on the first pair. I think Xavier... Oh, we don't have Xavier Ouellet on our team at the moment. We signed Xavier Ouellet so he could be our defenseman. So he could be our 7th man. And it looks like we'll need him early. So in the system, Xavier Ouellet. Welcome to the team, son. Right, edit lines. Sorry, Riley Barber. I know you like Xavier Ouellet, but I need him on my team. So Ekholm... Yeah, Ekholm, you play on the first pair. We'll keep the last pair, okay. Substituting all lines. And he shoots left as well, so that's perfect. Best lines for you guys. What does this team actually look like? I haven't actually looked at Honolulu. Barber, Tierney, Aberg on the first group. Stevens playing on the second. And we've got some of our draft picks playing in the lower groups. Burray, come on, boy. Right. So we managed to win our regular season home opener. Gained ourselves $15,000. So we have Game 3 coming up against the Florida Panthers. We are currently undefeated at home, which is very good for us, I must admit. 4 points already on the season for Artemi Panarin. Ryan Pullock's back for Honolulu, which is very helpful. So, play next game against the Florida Panthers. Let's go, boys. Second home game of the season, third game of the season. McCann against Gallagher for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, looks like it's a 1-1 game. Tanev and Xavier Ouellet. He comes into the lineup and scores a goal. Nice job, boy. 14 shots to 11 in favour of the Panthers. Second period. Okay, no score in the second. 24 shots to 20 in favour of the London Lions. Times 8 simulate the third period. Can the London Lions get this win? A power play for the Panthers and they don't score. Good penalty killing. But Alexander Barkov scores about 12 minutes left in the game. And a power play goal by Lars Eller. Wow, okay, so they've taken a quick lead. Matt Nieto scores on James Reimer to make it a 3-2 game. Time winding down. Can the London Lions tie this game? Can the Lions do it? No, nope, they can't. And it's another 3-2 loss for the London Lions early in this season. Okay, so there was about a 2-minute period there that kind of did us over in that one, I think. We move on to our fourth game of the season against the Ottawa Senators, who have not won a game so far this season. Pasternak with 5 points on the year. So we're getting some players producing, but our defence just hasn't been good enough. We haven't scored enough goals. Patrick against Colin White for the opening face-off. Can we keep Ottawa without a win this season? First period. Okay, it's a 1-0 lead. Eric Carlson with his first goal of the season on Mike Condon. 12 shots to 9 in favour of the London Lions, I should say. Second period. Okay, looks like it's a 3-2 game. Wow! Evander Kane, Derek Ryan and Colin White score on Grubauer. Matt Nieto gets a goal on Mike Condon. 25 shots to 19 in favour of London, but we are 3-2 down. Philip Grubauer kind of ruined this for us in the second period. Can the London Lions score one back on the power play? No, not happening. Come on, London, not another 3-2 loss, please. Come on, London, tie this game late. Come on, Lions, you're not actually getting any shots on goal, lads. Come on, London Lions. Nope, that's it. Another 3-2 loss for the London Lions this season. That's 3-2 losses in 4 games. This has not been the start that the London Lions needed, that's for sure. We have a game the next day against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Can we get this going? Here we go. Come on, we need a win here, lads. At home. Haven't won away yet. Raquel against Austin Matthews for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, no score. 19 shots to 9 in favour of London. Wow, we peppered their goalie with shots. Second period. Okay, no score again. 29 shots to 13. Wow, this is a goaltending matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Can the London Lions break the tie? Come on, power play for the Maple Leafs. We kill it off. Good work, gents. Come on, we've got 36 shots on their goaltender. We've got to be able to score this and win. Come on, London, over 40 shots on goal. 44 shots on goal. Artemi Panarin, he scores 3 minutes left in the game, and that looks like it's all she wrote. 47 shots to 17. 30 shot difference between the Lions and the Maple Leafs. Whoever their goalie was that night, that was a solid effort. I'm pretty sure Frederik Andersen. What an effort by Frederik Andersen. 46 saves, but it just wasn't enough. Thank you, Artemi Panarin, for getting the goal for us, by the way. So, we've won 2 out of 3 of our games at home. We're playing all right at home. We're not doing very well away. Johan Tamala's been injured. Not a problem. Let's get that going. So, 7 points in 5 games for David Pasternak. Got a game against Colorado, who have only won 1 game in 5 so far this season. Tyson Jost against Nolan Patrick for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, it's a 2-2 game. Jost scores, Raquel scores, Shaw scores, and Bittner gets his first goal as a member of the London Lions. Nice job, mate. 10 shots to 8 in favour of the London Lions. Second period. Okay, it's a 3-2 game. Grigorenko scores on Grubauer in the first 5 minutes of the period. 19 shots to 16 in favour of the Lions. A power play for Colorado. Killed it off. Well done, London. Come on, London. Let's tie this game. I don't want another 3-2 loss. I don't want... There you go. Devontae Smith-Pelly ties it with about half the period left to go. A power play for London, but they can't get it done. Can the Lions get another goal and break this tie? Late in the game, is there going to be a hero? No, there isn't. We've guaranteed ourselves a point as we go to overtime. 27 shots to 25 in favour of the London Lions. Overtime! No score in overtime. 30 shots to 27 in favour of the hometown Lions. Shootout! Damn it. Chris Bigra scores on Philip Grubauer. It's a 4-3 win, but we get a point in that game, which is better than nothing. 2-3-1 to start the season. Carl Olsner's injured, and he's... Wow, he's going to be not here for a long time. Great. Okay. So our defence has taken a few bruises so far this season. I don't have anybody to replace him. I could bring in Tom Wilson. He's a grinder. I don't care. We're bringing in Tom Wilson. He deserves a bit of playing time. He's not a defenseman, but there you go. We're playing him as one. Because hopefully... Yeah, other one should be back soon, shouldn't he? Vlasic should be back soon, I'm pretty sure. So we scouted in the O for a month. Let's scout the forwards in the W for a month as well. Okay, it's going to be a good year for rookies. Good to know. Glad to hear it. Palmu's been injured with a concussion. Yeah, there you go. So Vlasic is back from injury, which is awesome. So it means we didn't actually have to play Tom Wilson, which is nice. Scratch play, yes please. Swap there. Ekholm, you swap there. And Vlasic, you can come and join the team again. Huzzah. Perfect. Much better. So, Tamala's back for that team. Good. So 7 points in 6 games for Pasternak. Here we are against the Chicago Blackhawks. We need a bit of revenge for last year's playoffs. Game number 7 on the season for us. Here we go. Raquel against Jonathan Tays for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, it's a 2-1 game. Hayden and DeBrincat score for them. Smith-Pelly scores on Merzlinkins for the London Lions. 13 shots to 9 in favour of the Blackhawks. Second period. Okay, no score in the second. 26 shots to 18 in favour of Chicago. Times their simulation straight away. Vlasic comes back from injury and scores the game-tying goal. And Erik Karlsson with his second of the season gets us the tiebreaker. Beautiful work. 2 goals in about 4 minutes since starting the third period. And Patrick Kane ties the game on a shot that goes past Cam Talbot. Will this game go to overtime? Will there be a hero late in the game? Who knows? We will find out. Come on, London Lions. We go to overtime against the Chicago Blackhawks. 38 to 37 shots in favour of the Chicago Blackhawks. Here we go. Overtime. There you go. Matt Nieto. 7 seconds left in overtime by the looks of it. Or 7 seconds into overtime. We're not quite sure which one. But we get the win. That's the most important thing. Thank goodness. An overtime win. We're 3-3-1 to start the year. Game number 8 on the season. We're relatively keeping pace with the rest of our division, although we are quite far down. But we have a game against the Calgary Flames for game 8 of the season. Here we go, boys. Let's get this going. So, Hudon against Jankowski for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, it's a 1-0 lead for them. Jankowski scores on Cam Talbot. 10 shots apiece. Second period. Okay, it's a 2-0 game. Zach Hyman scores on Cam Talbot. 21 shots apiece. Wow, this has been a very equal game except for the goal totals. Come on, London. We need a goal here, lads. London Lions, we need something here. Come on, get us going. I don't want to get shut out. And Hunter Shinnercrack gets a goal on Cam Talbot to make it a 3-0 lead. The London Lions have got nothing going today. Wow, what a poor effort by London. Just not a good effort at all. And there you go. We've been shut out for the first time this season by the Calgary Flames. So we are 3-4-1 to start the season. David Pasternak... Oh, Matt Nieto's injured. Damn it. David Pasternak has not scored a point in the last 3 games, I'm pretty sure. So that doesn't help us. Guys, we need to step it up here. Let's go, let's go. So we are second from bottom here. So we have the game against Buffalo and the game against Carolina, and that'll be 10 games in the season. Here we go. We need to win against Buffalo, who are 2-5-1. Let's go 4-4-1, boys. Ryan O'Reilly against Nolan Patrick for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, no score. 8 shots apiece in Buffalo. Second period. Okay, good. Vlasic scores on Robin Lehner. 19 shots to 15. Come on, London Lions. A power play. There you go. Mike Hoffman, I'm pretty sure that's his first goal as a member of the London Lions. Good, a power play goal for Mike Hoffman. Mike Richards, is that Mike Richards? And you're Nordstrom, what's going on? 2 goals in about a minute, and the Buffalo Sabres have managed to tie this game. Defense, what is going on? Please let this at least go to overtime. Right, we're going to overtime against the Buffalo Sabres. That just kind of sums up how our season's going. 24 shots to 23 in favour of London. Come on, boys. Overtime. Nothing happened in overtime. 26 shots apiece. Shootout. There you go. Pasternak and Carlson. Okposo gets 1, but we get the 2 points. Thank God. Oh, we needed that so bad. Right, we're 4-4-1. Pasternak still hasn't scored a point in the last 2 games. Or the last 4 games by the looks of it. He had 7 points in like 4 or 5 games. Another Honolulu player has been injured. I don't know how they're doing this season. How are they doing this season? Let's have a look, shall we? They are 6-4-0. Okay, so they're above 500 at the moment. It's not too bad for them. Right, Carolina against London for the 10th game of the season for us. Here we go, boys. The Triple P line is going through a bit of a slump at the moment. Roy against Patrick for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, no score. 11 shots to 7 in favour of the hometown London Lions, though. Second period. Okay, so 1-1 game. Nolan Patrick scores on Scott Darling and Noah Halifin scores on Cam Talbot. 23 shots to 18. Come on, London. Let's get this win, boys. Let's go 5-4-1 to start the season. It won't be pretty, but we'll be above 500. Brendan Gallagher, power play goal on Scott Darling. Good work, son. We're getting some decent power play goals here, which is nice. We're getting power play goals when we need them, which is key. So good job, fellas. So the London Lions, they're looking like... No! Sebastian Aho, a minute left in the game. Manages to tie it. Come on, defence. What's happening? Damn it. 35 shots to 27 in favour of London, though. Overtime. Nothing happened in overtime. 39 shots to 33 in favour of London. Come on, boys. Shootout. We get the shootout win. Nolan Patrick with the shootout winner. First goal for us this game and the shootout winner. So well played, Nolan Patrick. Pasternak actually gets a point in that game. Connor Brown's been injured, so our third line's taken a few beatings. Which isn't very good for us at all. So it looks like Tom Wilson can be brought in. It's a good thing we've got some players that can play as healthy scratches. Right, so we've played 10 games in the season. We have 11 points. So let's sim the next 10 games of the season and see where we're at, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll go up to the home game against Winnipeg. So we'll start with the home game against Vancouver. Pontus Aberg's been injured. Wow, lots of injuries going around. Home game against Vancouver. Palmu for Honolulu's back. Good. A shootout loss against a tough team. A 5-4 loss against the Pittsburgh Penguins. At least we're not getting blown out games. That's good. Tom Wilson, going to have to swap you again for Connor Brown. Thanks for playing, buddy. So Connor Brown's back. A home game against the Islanders. Pontus Aberg is back. Home game against the Islanders. We win 6-3. Good. Philip G. Giuseppe's injured. Honolulu are going through a lot of injuries right now. Against Nashville, we lose 3-1. Di Giuseppe's back. Against the Rangers, we did shootout lose 2-1. We're 6-6-3 so far this season. Against Anaheim at home, 6-3 win. Good. Against Minnesota, we lose 5-2. Okay, fair dues. Against Dallas, oh, Vlasic has been injured again. Oh, he's out November 25th. Oh, come on, game. All these injuries are really hurting us early in the season. I don't have any defensemen to play for him. I'm going to have to bring in Tom Wilson. There you go. Great. The December 1st deadline is shortly away. Good. A win. A 6-3 win against the Dallas Stars. Right, I'm going to trade away Josh Anderson. The December 1st thing is coming up soon. Erik Karlsson, 17 points in 18 games. He's managed to pick it back up. So, I need to find a team that want Josh Anderson, because I've got to say goodbye to him. He just does not want to play for this team. He does not want to be qualified as an RFA. He's not interested in playing for this team. So, let's find a team that will actually have him. So, the Buffalo Sabres want him. The Carolina Hurricanes, they'll take him. Who can we get in response? I'd probably go for a draft pick or something. Yeah, I'd probably go for a draft pick. If we could steal a 4th for him, that would be nice. Note they'll have more than 50 players in their organisation. Josh Anderson, we could send him back to Columbus. Yeah, let's send him back to Columbus for a 3rd round pick. So, Josh Anderson for a 2021 third-round pick from Columbus. Will that go through? Yep. Roster move summary, move down. Oh, no, I don't want to do any of that. Why would I need to do that? I'm a bit confused. I don't want to have to do that. No. Okay, right. Josh Anderson, you're staying put. Let's try and sign him to a contract then. Let's just have a look, shall we? View contracts. It's Josh Anderson, the one we need right now. Can we... Oh, we can offer a contract extension to Nolan Patrick, which would be awesome. That's probably something we'll do right at the end of the episode. Can we sign him to a contract? No. He's a third checking line forward. No, we don't have the salary cap for him. That's why. No, we'll leave him like that then. We'll probably trade him next off-season. Because I don't want to mess up how my team's doing right now, even though we're not playing hugely amazing. I don't want people being claimed on waivers, because that will completely ruin our team. Oh, pardon me. So we'll keep it like that for now, I think. So we're going up to the home game against Winnipeg. Against Tampa Bay. We're away against Tampa Bay. Oh, we've got a scouting assignment ready to go. The Q will scout forwards for a month there as well. Matt Nieto's back. Perfect. Let's go best lines if we can. So Nieto. Yep. That's fine. And then defense, we've got Tom Wilson and Xavier Wilder. What a strange defensive pair. But yeah, okay. Against Tampa Bay, we take a 4-1 win. Good. Vlasic is back. Awesome. That's much better to hear. So we'll go best lines again. So that means, yep, Thingamabob's gone. Vatanen and Ekholm, you've swapped there. Perfect. Okay, and then home against Boston. Can we get a win here, please? Nope, we take a 4-1 loss. So we're 9-8-3 to start the season. Our first 20 games of the season. Honolulu going 12-7-1, so they're doing very well for themselves. 18 points in 20 games for Erik Karlsson is leading the team. Okay, so 18 points in 20 games for Erik Karlsson. Parsnak, 18 points in 20 games. Nolan Patrick, only 13 points. He's only scored 1 goal this season so far. So he's going through a bit of a slump at the moment. Hoffman, 14 points in 20 games. Good. Glad I signed him then. 15 points in 20 for Rickard Rakell. Panarin, only 12 points. So Parsnak is very much leading that first line charge. 12 points for Gallagher already, so he's doing quite well for himself. Nice. Okay, so I think we should sim up to halfway through the season and see where this team is at. We are currently 6th in our division, but we're not that far back. We're only 7 points back from first place. So if we sim halfway through the season, hopefully we will have picked up a little bit more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we're going up to an away game against Vancouver. So, home game against Winnipeg, a 2-1 win. That's a good start. Honolulu players back from injury against St. Louis. Mike Hoffman's got a strained hamstring. He'll be back December 6th. Okay. So if we just go best lines right now, that just brings in... let's put Connor Brown on the third line to keep that scoring line going. Shootout win against St. Louis. That's pretty good. An away game against Arizona. We win 3-0. Good. First shutout of the season. Oh, okay. Mike Hoffman's back. Perfect. So let's just swap Wilson for Hoffman. Welcome back. Oh, wait. Why is Bittner not playing? I want Bittner to play. Give him a chance. Scott Lawton had his chance to play, even though we did win these last few games. Against Washington, Carl Olsner's back. Perfect. So the team's now starting to come back together. Now that we've had the injury bug bite us a little bit, we're actually doing all right. Because now Carl Olsner's back. We're swapping a 79 for an 83, so I'm quite happy. 3-1 loss against Washington. Great start back, lads. Against New Jersey, a 4-1 win. Against Columbus away, a 3-2 win. Good, lads. An away game against Edmonton, a 5-2 win. Good, a 3-game winning streak. 5 of our last 6. Brendan Gallagher has a concussion. He'll be out till December 15th. That's not too long, I'm pretty sure. So that hopefully won't be too bad. December 16th. Back to edit lines. Extras. Oh, bloody 3-on-3 stuff. I don't care. And here we'll have Wilson, because why not? Sure. There you go. Against the LA Kings, a shootout loss, but we get a point. Home against the Habs. Oh, Gallagher's back, so he only missed a couple of games. Well, he missed 1 game, so that's not too bad. So we'll bring in Gallagher back here. Substitute with scratch player. Yes, please. Perfect. Home against the Habs. Can we get a win here? Nope. 4-1 loss against Gallagher's old team. Home against Detroit, a 3-1 loss. Okay, we're going on a bit of a losing streak here now, lads. Cody Eakins been injured with a sprained ankle. Okay. Who's got the decent face-off stats? 60 face-offs, 70 face-offs. So Connor Brown, you can play centre position while we bring in Tom Wilson to play this one. Good. Home against San Jose, we shoot out, lose. Home against the Philadelphia Flyers. Oh, scouting assignment first. At least in some of these losses, we're actually getting points. Wow, the SHR has plenty of forwards to look at today. Loss. Max Freeberg. Nope, he's 71 overall. Not really that interested. Vegas Golden Knights, we win 4-2. Good. 16, 12, and 5 so far this season. Against the Florida Panthers, we get shut out 2-0. Not the best effort. Honolulu are doing very well. Against Ottawa... Come on, let's get a win here. Tom Wilson's been injured now. Oh my God. What is wrong with all these players getting injured? We've had the injury bug so bad this season. So Scott Lawton, you can come in and play. Thank you. Against Ottawa, a 5-3 win. Good. Against Toronto, a 3-1 win. Good. Cody Eakins back to play. Huzzah. So let's go best lines. Yep, that's fine. Perfect. Okay, against Colorado. Scott Lawton's been injured. Okay, replace the player. Against Colorado, we lose 5-2. Okay, fair enough. We're coming towards the end of the simulation. Let's get at least 20. Let's get at least 20 wins by the end of this. 7-1 win against Chicago. That is a convincing victory. Nice job, lads. Against Calgary, a 5-4 win. Good. 4 wins in our last 5 games. Against Buffalo, a 6-1 win. Perfect. This is going very well. Di Giuseppe's back. And our last game of the simulation, come on, finish it off on a win, against Carolina, a 3-1 win. So we're on a 4-game winning streak. 6 of our last 7 games we have won. So we had an awful start to the season, but we've managed to pick it up now, which I'm very happy with. We are currently 2nd in our division. The Dallas Stars are absolutely killing it right now, but we are playing pretty well. Erik Karlsson, 35 points in 41 games. Not the sort of superstar play we're used to seeing from him. 34 points for Pasternak, and he's a +2, so that's brilliant. Nolan Patrick, he's finally scored a few more goals. He's got 31 points in 41 games. Raquel, 30 points in 41. Panarin, 28 in 41. Hoffman, 25 in 40. Gallagher, 24 in 41. So that's a pretty good effort from my forward groups. And, of course, we have Erik Karlsson, the offensive defenseman, with the most goals on our team. So we're not doing too bad here, actually. I think we're doing okay. We managed to get 2nd in our division, which is very nicely done, actually. We just need to see how this team produces next episode, really, to see what happens. 22 wins, 14 losses, 5 overtime or shootout losses. That's a pretty decent record, considering our start to the season. So, good job, London Lions. Next episode, we'll be seeing if we can make it to the Stanley Cup Finals for the 4th straight season. So yes, I'm going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.